So I hope you are ready for this today. This video is going to be pretty interesting. I hope this is definitely the favorite part of breeding. Definitely breeding is a favorite part for me. Second by flying. I love mixing and matching pairs. You know, a little bit of colors sometimes. Not so much colors in these pairs here. Maybe apart from these two are the only ones that got a little bit of color in them, and the rest are pretty much just my best pairs. So we'll start getting all these nest bowls in. I got 6 nest bowls ready to go. Look at that. We've got 6 pairs. They all should be paired up now. These two got off to a little bit of a rocky start. They were fighting for the first few days a fair bit, which is Leo and Storm Sun and one of the barless hens, which is probably the better looking one when it comes to barless. And we've also got Adam's Archer's black hen here with Titan Sun as well. So these 2 pairs, definitely interested to see how they go. We've got the other 4 pairs now that we will have a go at and see how they go. For now, we might just start putting some nest bowls in and seeing how they go. Generally, the older birds know what's going on. They get pretty excited. So if I put this in there, and we might come back in a minute, they will get pretty excited, some of these pairs. Like I said, the older ones are going to be very excited. Those 2 aren't really doing much at the moment, but we'll get some nest bowls in there and give them a second just to get used to it. These are first time pairs, so first time breeding as well. They are probably a little bit shy, not as gung-ho as the other ones, but I reckon once they see what's going on, because both these guys have been down in there cooing and doing all the courting stuff as well, so they're definitely paired up. They were very fast. These guys a little bit slower, but they are doing the same down in that little home there, and they are definitely paired up. So it'll be interesting to see if they do get a little bit of a wiggle on and get down to some eggs. So I just want to do maybe 1 or 2 early rounds, maybe even just 1 early round from all these guys. I definitely want to continue on with the barless project. We do have a lot of barless over in this loft to cull, thin down, which you guys will see shortly anyway. Probably not in this video, but I went through them all today, put little clip rings on them so we could identify which ones there are, which are all splits anyway. And yeah, there's quite a lot of them. So we'll give these guys a couple minutes and we'll come back out. I reckon once they get a bit of privacy, they'll jump down in there and do what they need to do. And we'll take these ones into the more experienced birds. He's definitely looking. He's like, what's down in there? Go down and have a look, buddy. What's happening? She knows. She's just checking the nest out to see what's going on. I actually jumped into this before I could even get out to the other one, so I think she's going to tell him. I think she said, "Come on, buddy." She's just checking it to make sure it's nice and, well, it's up to her standards. I think that's what she's checking. She's only a first time hen, so I'd say her standards aren't overly too high at the moment. Hopefully she might start calling him down here shortly. I think she's a bit more pushier than him. I'll give them a couple of minutes, I think. A bit camera shy. Right, let's go in. Take these ones into our more experienced ones. I've put them all in their pens just for the moment. these two were already out. So what we might do is we might put a, come on girls, out of the way. We've got two hens that are no cockbirds yet. Come on, can you move? I don't want you to get too close. I think this cockbird up here knows what's going on because he's getting pretty excited. I'm definitely keen to see how these go with a few young birds. He knows what to do with a nest bowl. She's a first time hen as well, this one. These are all a bit camera shy, definitely not like some of the older ones. We'll give them a second. Let's just get all our nest bowls in here. Alright, let's get one in for Leo and Storm. He's ready for a nest bowl. I'll leave him for a second. I just want to see, I'm not sure if these guys are paired up yet, but I'm going to find out if I get this nest bowl in here, and hopefully we start getting some noises like we're hearing over here. This is what we want. We want to definitely want that kind of noise. Big Leo's already started, and then we've got the same as cockbird up here. He's getting in there and starting to inspect the nest, and he'll put a bit of pressure on her. But we can probably leave this open now because once they know there's a nest bowl in there, they're going to get pretty excited. I don't know about these two, but we'll get one in there for shock as well. I'm just hoping that these two pairs here, because we changed their hens, I'm hoping that this nest bowl might coax them on a little bit more. I can hear the ones outside are already starting to get a little bit excited over their nest bowl. But we'll keep these two locked up and we'll come back in a minute. Just give them a little moment of privacy. Hopefully the nest bowls will, push these guys along to breeding, getting down on some eggs. But I'll get out of the way. He's pretty proud of his little nest bowl. Give them a couple of minutes. So they're definitely straight into it, which is good. The other pair, not so much just yet. But that's good. I'm gonna give them maybe about half an hour, or maybe we'll come and check on them after. We'll let them all settle in and just get used to having a nest bowl in there, and then hopefully we'll see a little bit of progress. So I can really hear the noises that I want to hear. It's the cockbirds in the nest bowls calling the hens down. So what we might do is just sneak around this way. We'll come back to these ones, but I just want to see if this other pair on this other side are getting used to this nest box. Okay, so that's good. The male's in there. He's trying to call her in there, which is really good. So it just takes him a little while. He knows what to do. This is his first time though, but it's just instinctive sort of thing. And that hen is starting to look, quite nice. Let's hope we get one or two black babies out of that. That'd be nice. Get them up in the flock. It's always nice to have a little bit of diversity up there, mixing around. So we're going to leave that pair. We know that pair's already into it, which is good. We'll have a little bit of a sneak peek in here, and we'll see what is going on in here. So not too much. These pairs not doing much, but we'll leave those boxes and those doors shut for a little bit. I'm going to come in here and feed them. These two here will be fine. We definitely know that they are interested. Storm is definitely keen, but she thinks I'm going to feed her, so they are getting a bit more antsy on the feed side. So I think once I give them a bit of a feed, they'll all sort of go back into the nest boxes and things will start happening. So stay tuned. I will give you an update on this, special one, probably tomorrow or the next day, because I think things will happen. If you haven't already, make sure you head down in the description, check the links to my other channels and also my Instagram. Leo's excited, but he's a little bit cautious. This other cockbird up here too, he's jumping up in his bowl. It's just these other two here that we need to worry about. So I'm going to catch us all in the next video. Stay safe. See yous. You stay out there.